questions for Chris.
Chris, have you ever traveled overseas?
Yeah, I went to Paris.
Uh-huh. You've never been to Italy.
No, I've
How do
never.
you feel about that, going to this trip? Just kind of what are you feeling heading into that trip?
I didn't really like Paris, so
You
I'm
didn't?
not. Nah, I'm just excited to play. Play with my teammates. Other than that, I don't know.
What
I'm gonna
didn't you
give it a
like about
chance.
Paris?
I didn't like the food, but I think I just tried bad places. So
You must be the first person who went to Paris and did not like the food.
I probably am, but I don't know.
How's the team looking so far? Just, you have some new guys and
Mhm.
Rodney Miller back, and, how's it been so far?
It's been great just because we got enough guys now. Guys are still injured right now, but for the most part, practice has been competitive, and it feels like a whole team. Not like last year where we only had 6 or 7 guys. So um, I think for the most part it's been good, and guys are getting better every day.
Chris, there's a number of newcomers, freshman transfers, the whole thing. Maybe your impressions of them.
Hmm.
People haven't seen them play. What kind of players are these guys?
The 3 freshmen we got, they work hard, and they're really, highly recruited guys. The thing I like about them most is that they don't back down. Right now, the squads, when we play like a little scrimmage or 3-on-3s, is normally their group together as a team. The same thing they did when I came in as a freshman. So they don't back down. They play hard. They just have a lot to learn, as any freshman does when they come to college basketball. So I'm really proud of how they've adjusted and how they're working.
And the big guys, the transfers you've gotten in.
Hmm.
What have you gotten to see with those guys?
Keith Stone, Nas, those guys, they work hard too as well. Nas has brought over his leadership. He's not afraid to speak up. Um, Keith, he's been working hard, especially in the weight room. As you can see, like his body has been more developed. So I know he's excited to play, excited to get on the floor. So we just got a lot of guys that are on the same page right now.
How much of a benefit is it to have these 10 days and have this trip together, especially since there's so
Mhm.
many new parts to the team that you have, you're getting a little bit of a head start over a regular season?
Coach told us, we're going over there to play basketball and take care of business, but the main thing he wants us to do is work on like our bonding skills, gel as a team. As you've seen, like most of the teams that go far in the tournament, or they win a lot of games, is because they're really a team, and they're going to do anything for each other. So we have to start building that now.
You mentioned the 6 or 7 guys last year. Looking back, I mean, how difficult was that season?
I mean, you guys saw it firsthand. It was difficult. We always felt like we were in the games. It's just the last 8 minutes or so, teams just would wear us down with having 12 guys. So fortunately, that won't be a problem for us this year. Well, hopefully it won't be a problem for us this year. But regardless, we're still going to compete no matter what we have out there. We're looking forward to turning things around.
Chris, when we talked, you talked about off season, you having an off season, not dealing with injury.
Mhm.
Still the case, but what was kind of your mindset and goals for this summer for you personally, for your game, to be better and prepared for next season?
This is really the first off season I had last year. I was rehabbing, so really just in the weight room, on the court, working on my catch and shoot. Coach L wants us to be a more efficient team when it comes to catching and shooting, because that's the way the game is kind of translating to that right now. So um, working on still finding guys in their pockets, working on seeing reads before they happen. And that just comes with experience. So as a junior now, I should be better at that.
The catch and shoot stuff, obviously, as a shooter you're talking about, but also as a team, are you seeing you guys really working passing and really getting the ball out to shoot? Are you noticing that transition already, make a point of emphasis?
Yeah, Coach L's made it an emphasis that he wants us to get in the paint and kick out to find shooters. That's the best and easiest shot for guys, especially guys like DJ, who's a sharpshooter. So now we have a lot of guys who can do that, especially with Isaiah Wong, Cameron McGusty. We have guys who can get in the lane, penetrate, and find open guys. So we just got to be ready to shoot.
What's that kind of look like? You talked about you have multiple guys, and obviously a guy like Isaiah, can play on the ball, off the ball? What's that like to have multiple guys essentially flowing around looking for more shooter like you guys kind of can be energetic?
It just makes it more difficult for teams to, not be able to key in on one person. You can't just say, oh, well, he likes to drive and kick, because if we have a lot of guys that can do that. I didn't even mention Harlan. He can do that as well. And DJ is also good at getting into the paint, So if we have guys around the perimeter who are ready to shoot, it'll make us a pretty deadly team.
How good does it feel to have last season behind you and to have this whole new season ahead of you? Just your mindset.
I think, using last season as motivation, I can speak for myself, but I'm pretty sure I can speak for the rest of the guys on the team. Nobody wants to have a season like that again. It felt like it was kind of like a letdown, especially to the fans and stuff who come out to support us. But nobody really wants to have a season like that again. So we're putting in the work now, and trying to stay healthy, and just trying to build our chemistry, and do what it takes to win games. As of right now, that's all that matters.
Do you like Italian food in general? Pasta.
I'm a
spaghetti.
really picky person, but picky as in I stick with what I know, that's it. So it's hard for me to try new things.
Anything else for Chris? Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.